Hey world, I am back with another video. Today I have quite a large unboxing. There are a variety of things that I have recently purchased, and they're not all from Black Friday. I actually wanted to consolidate all of the items that I purchased in the past, I want to say 2 or 3 months. So it might look like there's a lot of things, but at least I think I didn't do that much damage, even though I did. But in the span of 3 months, like let's just say it's a quarter, right? There are 3 bags that I will be showing you, and then a lot of different things that I thought were really cool. So let's just kind of get right into it. I'm gonna be kind of showing you everything in kind of chronological order that I purchased them from. When I buy something, I kind of plan ahead of time. If there's certain items I want to buy and I know there are certain holidays or sales that are coming up, I always plan for those and just wait to see if I can get a better discount on them. I also make impulse buys. So really make sure I educate myself in certain pricing of certain things and what ranges it should be before I purchase them. Like I know Black Friday sales, a lot of the times some things are just marked up, especially at outlets. I refuse to go to the outlets to go Black Friday shopping because I have seen firsthand where I would go maybe 2 or 3 weeks before Black Friday and the prices are, let's just say 70% off, right? With different tags and labels on there, and it comes down to be about 70% off of retail. So what they would do during Black Friday is rip off those tags and then with the original price, and then the banners would be like, oh, it's 90% off the entire store. And then it turns out to be more expensive than pre-Black Friday. So I'm really well-versed in what pricing could go as low as. So Black Friday sales are good, but you really have to look at the bottom price. What is the take-home price that you are paying to really understand or know that if you're actually getting a discount on certain items or not. So just want to point that out. So when there are really good prices, and I know that's pretty the lowest I have seen in those particular pieces, I'm just going to go ahead and buy them, regardless if it's a holiday sale or not. So enough of my rambling here. One of these, and I don't really buy Nike shoes that often, but I did see Net-a-Porter was having a really good sale on Air Force Ones, and I've heard people rave about them. And these were, I think, 60 or 70% off. Unfortunately, they sent me the wrong size, so I had to, get it shipped back, return it, and then for them to honor the same pricing, for them to send me the correct sizing, because I'm like a size 9 in Nikes, and they sent me a size 9 for men's. Why can't we just do European sizing and just do 40, 41, 38, 39, and just unisex for all around instead of men's, women's, 9s, 8s? Like, let's just keep it simple. Why can't we just do that? I got these Nike shoes, the Air Force Ones, in a size 9, and they are pretty cool looking, right? Not my usual style. And these are real leather. I haven't worn them yet, but I'm gonna start wearing these. But these are real leather, and I thought these were just really cool and super fresh looking instead of my usual Echo shoes that I wear. So it's more casual style. And these I think were about like $70. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So that's my first haul. So the second item, I actually bought this when I went to New York and had an opportunity to go to Woodbury outlets. I didn't do a vlog or anything. But when I went into Tods, I found this pretty awesome belt that was a pretty good deal. I forget what the price is. It's been so long. It's been like 2 months since I bought this that I think it was like maybe 200 bucks, but it was at the outlet, and I thought this was really pretty, and it was the last size that they have. Tods, I feel like it's kind of underrated. I know it's not very popular, but I know they were known for their moccasins and their driving shoes. And some of their bags are actually pretty cute, but I don't think it has a lot of staying power. And a lot of people do get Tods bags confused with Tom Ford just because they both have the T's. And then of course there's Tory Burch. So I don't know, maybe we should revisit that idea and take a look at Tods, purses and accessories. When I went to touch them, it feels really high quality. Now, obviously, I never had a Tods bag to show like the wear and tear, but I think they're also pretty reasonably priced. So maybe we'll explore that in the future. But this is just I think this is a men's belt, but to me, that doesn't really matter. A belt is a belt. And I just feel like this is such a cool looking belt where this is more of a tortoise marble tortoise, and then you've got the metal down here, and it's long enough for me to wear it with jeans and whatnot. So that is, it also came with a little dust bag and the nice box. So that was my second haul here, and was the only thing I think I bought. I might have bought another pair of jeans at like Theory, but that was pretty much the only thing I bought when I went to the Woodbury Commons in New York. So this is the Pinko bag. I purchased this online when they were doing a sample sale, and I've been wanting this bag for quite a while. Like a 80% off or 75% off. I'm just like, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's purchase this Pinko bag that I've been eyeballing. So Pinko bag is an Italian brand if you're not familiar, and I would say that they've been around for quite a while, but they're considered a contemporary brand. It's not very popular here in the States, but I know over in Europe, it's incredibly popular. So this is, I think, the small puffer love bag. And it comes with just a really nice chain strap with a leather piece on there. And then how you open this, you get two little birds with the gold hardware. Isn't that cute? How you open this is just pull down, and then you can see it's like a clasp. And the inside of it, it basically just shows you two different compartments, little interior pocket and a line zip right here. It's got its paperwork and everything. And then I like how it does have a little magnetic enclosure in the front. Kind of unnecessary, but it's kind of nice, right? You can keep your stuff in here. It's pretty spacious, and it's really nice puffy bag. So I thought this was a really fun bag to purchase, you know, for the winter. I think it came out to be maybe $100, $120, something like that. So I thought it was a really good deal. I will say, even though it says in here, I've always wanted a Pinko bag, but I've never really had one, purchased one. It says genuine leather. Let me tell you, this thing, it's $100, so I'm not going to complain too much about it, but it feels very plasticky. It does not, I'm smelling it right now. It does not smell like leather at all. So if you told me this was like PU leather, I would totally believe you. I'm not going to complain about it. It does its job. It's something to wear if you're just going out for something casual. If it gets rained on, I'm not going to get upset, but this, there's a difference, right? There's a difference between a $1,000 bag or even a $500 bag. You can smell the difference between a quality leather bag and not quality. So if this is actually true leather, I would question it. So why does it not smell like leather? It smells nothing at all, which is just mind-boggling to me. But overall, the craftsmanship, I think it's pretty decent. The stitching is great. The corner looks okay. Obviously, I don't know what the wear and tear. It's got the age gold hardware, so I don't know what that wear and tear looks like for here, but to me at $100, if it gets really like, you know, shredded or wears pretty badly, I'm not going to be upset. This retails, I think, for like $500 or $600. If I had to pay $500 or $600 for a Pinko bag, I would be very, very upset. First thing I would do is look up the return policy. But again, at $100, no big deal. All right, let's do a little bit of jewelry now. This is another sample sale that I saw and purchased from. This is from Jenny Bird. I purchased 3 items from them. The first one you are actually already looking at is going to be this bracelet. You know I'm a sucker for bracelets. And you can see, let me just take it off here. I actually really like this one because it comes with a magnet. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let me show you right side up. You see that? The magnet, and it's super strong, and it just hooks on like this. So I've spent a lot of money on cheapy jewelries in the past just because I tend to lose jewelry left and right. But when it comes to these indie brands like Jenny Bird, and I know there's like Monica something, it's not gonna be breaking the bank. So if I wanted to test out, you know, jewelry like this, I think this is a good option if you don't want to go to the fine jewelry route. Now, obviously, this is not going to be 14 karat gold, like solid gold. What this comprise of is brass, and then it's gold plated with 14 karat gold. So for a person like me, you know, I bought my Hermes, you know, silver bracelet recently. I've been wearing the heck out of that. And the cost per wear, I'm so proud of myself. I think I'm getting it down pretty quickly. But I do still like my gold jewelry, so I figured this would be a fun addition. And of course, super easy to wear with the magnets. I think this design is really smart, very different from like your usual lobster clasp. Now, obviously, if it's 14 karat gold, you can take it into the shower if you like, but because this is so easy and quite secure, let me tell you that. Because this is so easy to take on and off, I don't mind taking it off just to go shower so that I can prolong its longevity. So the other two pieces, I forgot to show you the box, but it did come with a nice Jenny Bird. It says JB right here. The other one I purchased is gold earrings. And I think the details on these are pretty nice because the back of this does say JB. I don't know if you can see that. So the detail is quite intricate, and they made sure to design it to have the JB on there and very distinctive that it is their brand. Now, this is nothing like earth-shattering when it comes to the design of it, but I thought it was pretty cute to purchase since I do like gold jewelry, and it's very shiny. So I do like that. The one thing I will say that I wish more companies would make the really secure one. I know Hermes does really secured where you screwed it in instead of the pull back of the earring. I wish they do make more secure back end so that there is no chance of me losing my earring, which is something I have a tendency of doing. So the other piece I recently purchased from Jenny Bird is a necklace. Look at this thing. Look at this chunky thing. Look at how cute that is. Maybe I should wear this right now. Actually, it would probably make way too much noise against the microphone, but I think this would be a nice addition if you're wearing a sweater, if you're not wearing too much jewelry. It's just a nice statement piece. What I love about this design is your typical clasp is on the back, right? And sometimes it's hard to, you know, put on when you can't really see it. You have to put your hands behind your neck and then try to hook it on. They are really actually smart about this. Look, the way you put on the actual necklace is on the side. You see that? It's not on the back. It's actually on the side. So you can easily just hook this around your neck and in the front of the mirror and be able to just put on the necklace. Isn't that cool? The opening's right here instead of back here. So I thought that was a very neat design, the attention to detail. So this is the second time filming this because the audio cut out. But the next portion is going to be a huge haul from Royce. And originally, I actually bought this one because of Hello Catwalk City. She influenced me to purchase it because I thought it was gorgeous. And I thought it would be a great Christmas gift for my boyfriend to put stuff on his, you know, nightstand or office or whatever. Originally, I was at Hermes in Vegas and I was just like, maybe I can get him an Hermes one. And it was like $500 or $600. I stared at it. I stared at the essay. I was like, do I want to spend $600 on a tray for my boyfriend right now? He looked at me. He's like, has he been good today? Or has he been good this year? I'm like, okay, I'll pass. And honestly, the Hermes one is gorgeous. Their leather is amazing, but it's not like this one from Royce. Royce actually, just to show you, I'm going to cover his name, but I did embroider it with his name, gold foil, but I like how this one actually is padded. It's padded, whereas the Hermes one is a sheet of leather. And this one is much more well priced. So when this came in the mail, he was ecstatic because this one is such high quality and he loves the color. So I was speaking with Royce and they sent me an email saying, would you be able to do a review? I left them a review and they followed up and say, thank you for the review and your honest review. We're sending you a gift. So they sent me this particular gift. Not that I need any more pouches, but I'm not gonna say no. So it's a really nice pouch that they provided me. And I replied to the email. It says the email was the owner that was reaching out to me. And obviously I don't know if I'm actually talking to the owner, but I asked him, hey, love to promote your products because I actually really like your products. I spent my own money and purchased this little tray thing. So I have confidence in their products and I want to drive some awareness to it. He's like, happy to. So I really appreciate the owner actually sending me a slew of products to share with you guys and show you what I really think about their products. But this little pouch, just getting distracted here, but this little pouch here, I think it's a really good catch-all. The quality is really nice. The quality of the leather, I'm smelling it. It smells like leather. Is it fancy? You know, it's very straightforward and simple. And sometimes that's all you need, right? Zipper is incredibly smooth. And then the inside of it has little compartments. And then you've got the tag right here. So let me kind of just show you what they had sent me with this really nice packaging. I also work in corporate America, so it's not just like during the holiday seasons, but if you ever need to send gifts that are high quality and doesn't break the bank, I think this is a great option. A lot of times I send food, like I'm from Chicago, so I do send like Garrett's popcorn. But if you want something that's just not food and it's something that's gonna last for quite a while, I think this is a great option for you to send a corporate gift and then just like personalize it with their name on it. Trust me, when you're in sales, bribery always works. So this is the first one. They sent me a couple of them. And then the first one is a cosmetic pouch. And they were nice enough to put my initials on there. And you can see, again, nothing crazy. This one reminds me of maybe the Louis Vuitton pouch, cosmetic pouch. So I really like the leather. I'm smelling it. It smells great. And I do like how it has a little bit of a small compartment there for you to put, I don't know, your pills or whatever to keep safe. So that's the first product. And the presentation, look at this. The presentation is really awesome. And it came with a nice little ribbon thing. So if you were to send this to your client or just as a gift in general, I think the presentation itself is really nice. So that's the first item that Royce had sent to me. And then the second item here is a luggage tag. And this is great. I never thought that I would need a luggage tag, but I do now because I do travel a lot. I think I would probably use this one for my carry-on or probably more for my check-in bags because, you know, all check-in bags kind of look the same. So it's nice to have a differentiator. What I recommend to you is not put your address on there. You don't want people to know where you live. You'll put just your name as well as your phone number. And that way the people can get a hold of you. And this will differentiate your luggage from the 50 other one, you know, Samsonites or whatever that's out there. The leather is great. And you can tell the glazing of this is just going to be really immaculate. So the next item they also sent to me is going to be a card holder. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I don't use card holders very often, but now I think I will because, you know, my bags keep getting smaller. So it's nice to just have a couple cards on you and then maybe stick some cash in here. Again, this thing is super soft. I will say that this particular piece, the other ones are fine, but this particular piece, I feel like the embossing could be a little bit neater, but that's just being super nitpicky about it. But this is a gorgeous piece as well. I feel like I have to smell every single piece. And the last one, you know what? I'm so happy that they sent this to me because I was a little jealous that I got my boyfriend this one and I didn't get one for myself. So guess what? I get my own now. Again, the padding just makes it all the more luxurious for you to have a tray by your stand or your table or just your jewelry. This was very kindly gifted to me and I'm going to rock this definitely on my bed where I put my earplugs. I can put my hand lotion in here and of course any jewelry or my watch that I decide to take off for the night, I could just toss it all in here and keep it safe. My dog has a tendency of eating my earplugs. So I need to make sure it doesn't roll off the bedstand. So that could be used for this, or I could just put it, you know, in my office and I can keep my tchotchkes or jewelry in here. Again, I'm just touching the padding here and I just can't get over it. Why don't more companies who make these trays just, you know, add this layer of padding here? It just makes it so much better. So Royce was kind enough to provide us with a 30% off coupon. I'll make sure to link it down below for you. Take advantage of this, get the shopping done for Christmas, and of course, just in general, if you need to give gifts and something personalized that is not going to break the bank, like Hermes, I know does personalization. I know other companies do personalization, but it's like an arm and a leg, right? This is going to be a really cost-effective and still very luxurious. So I'm really happy that they sent me a couple more items to review other than just the original tray that I purchased. Should we do another bag? Let's do another bag. Let's do the Hermes. Haha, faked you out. You think I'm gonna save this for the last, right? The last unboxing. I'm gonna keep you on your toes and actually show you in the middle of the video. So I got myself an Hermes bag. Is there a story to it? Not really. Just basically stalking the Hermes website too many times. So many times that you have been blocked and then asked to be unblocked and then blocked again and then asked to be unblocked. Making it all hours of the day. When you're on Zoom calls, you have nothing to do. What do? Hit refresh. So I won't bore you with the details, but persistency in the past, I guess, however many months paid off. And make sure to have your profile set, have your PayPal. Make sure you have your PayPal account ready to go because you need to make sure you log in and hit checkout as soon as you can. So let me just show you what I got. So this is the Herbag 31 in the Qure, I can't say it, hardware as opposed to the gold or, silver hardware. I know it's not like a Birkin or a Kelly or anything, but I also think that the Herbag has always been deemed to be the red-headed stepchild. Ironically, this bag is red, but I don't know. Maybe it's underrated. Maybe it's overrated. Maybe I shouldn't have bought this at all. I don't know. I thought it was cool. And for me to purchase a Herbag off of the website and not have to play any games with Hermes here in the States, I mean, why not? Let's just give it a whirl. So I haven't taken the whatever off, but this is in a dark maroon color. And sorry for my lighting. I'm using artificial lighting today because it is pitch black outside. But you can see the back. I do like how it comes with a pocket and it is silver hardware on the back. I won't do too much of a show and tell, but you've seen a Herbag. But I was pretty excited to get this because I've never owned a Herbag. And every time you go online, you see it's like the massive ones. So like, what am I going to do with that, right? I've ordered a insert for this and it's on its way, but I'm pretty excited to give this a try. And you can see the inside of it, but I just thought it was a beautiful bag and it's something different. And of course, I'm adding to my Hermes collection. So if you want me to do a review on this, let me know in the comments section. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider doing so as I do talk about a lot of the indie brands as well as Hermes. And of course, if you are interested in any other topics other than bags, just let me know in the comments section down below. I'm happy to do some skincare, really give you my honest opinion about everything I come across. I'm just an independent viewer and consumer just like yourself. So I hope you'll be back, but just wanted to show you this Herbag that I got. So pretty pumped about this. And then just to show you up close of the hardware, which is a little bit different. And then on the side as well. If I can do the Cellier version versus the Retourné and see which one I like a little bit better. But I think this is a pretty good bang for your buck if you are looking for two styles of different bags. Not a big fan of the backpack. And also on the topic of Hermes, I also purchased the Hermes Lippy that I think was all the rage. So I thought that was worth mentioning. I just love how luxurious this is, where it does come with a little pouch. So if you, of course, you can use the box if you want, but that's kind of ridiculous to put in your bag. But I love the care that Hermes does come with like the pouch so that your lipstick doesn't pop open and it's pretty lightweight for you to keep in your purse. So I thought that was really pretty. I did get this from Hermes when I visited in the Chicago store. So that is another new addition to my haul here. All right, so let's talk about some other Black Friday sale items that I got. It's actually from Glossier and Charlotte Tilbury. This is how many things Actually, I got one more. I'm missing. I have 3 of them right now. I think I bought like 4 or 5 of these. They're my favorite. If they ever discontinue this, I don't know what I would do, but this is my favorite lipstick from Glossier. I've tried a lot of lipstick and I know there's a bunch of reviews. I am not a makeup tutorial. I am not a makeup expert. I hardly wear makeup at all, but this is literally my favorite lipstick. And most of the time, you'll see me wearing lipstick is actually going to be from Glossier. So whenever they have their Black Friday sale, I always make sure to stock up. And the color I get is from the Zip. And this is going to be their sheer matte lipstick. This one actually has really good staying power. So you can see it's a brand new one. I'm just gonna wear it right now. 9 times out of 10, if you see me on video or, you know, YouTube or whatever, I'm always wearing this one. I've gone through at least like 6 or 7 tubes of this. So every year I make sure to stock up on this. And they're really cheap. I think Black Friday, they were doing like 20 or 30% off. And this, even without discount, is only $18. So I think this is really bang for your buck. This is luxurious and you do it because of the Hermes name. This is what I actually really want to wear on a daily basis. So again, because Glossier was doing like a 20 or 30% sale, I decided to give their Stretch Foundation a try. I am in the shade Medium 2. I've been using their other one, which is like the skin tint, but I feel like it wasn't enough coverage and basically it melted off within a couple hours, which is, I kind of like it, but for some days when I want a little bit more coverage, I think this is a great option. I've tried the Dior one, like the Backstage one. People rave about that. I did not like it at all. It just kind of caked on. I thought this one actually was really nice. So for me, I don't wear a whole lot of makeup. And what I do is just use one of these brushes. It's kind of nasty right now, but this is what I use. I don't even use any fancy makeup. I got this from like Ulta for like $5 or $6 and it's great to travel with. I've got 2 of them, one for blush, one for foundation. And what I do is just do 1 pump. 1 pump is all you need. And I spread it across my entire face and then I use a sponge to blend it all out. I also got the concealer. It's actually not bad either. So something to consider if you are looking for, you know, drugstore's fine. But if you want to look for something that's a little bit higher end, but not break the bank, I think it is a great option. So the other thing that is considered luxury, and I will 100% dish out money all day, every day for this particular airbrush. So I'm sure you have heard of this already, the airbrush flawless filter, flawless finish, whatever, the micro powder. I absolutely hate the loose powder, setting powder, and I do wear a lot of sunscreen, so I do need setting powder so that it doesn't slide around. This is literally the best out there. I have tried everything. It exploded on me. The loose powder, I like the compact one, so it's not so messy. And this is the best powder there is. It doesn't cake on, it doesn't flake, it basically is the best. So obviously, I am not a beauty influencer. I don't know how to describe this, but if you haven't tried it, definitely give it a try. So I've gone through, I want to say this is my 2nd or 3rd one, and I just realized that they sell refills for it. So instead of buying the case over and over again, you can actually get the refills for it and just like, I guess, pop it in. So you could just replace it and pop it in and continue to use it. I think it's like $5 or $6 cheaper. And then of course, Charlotte Tilbury was doing a Black Friday sale for 20% off. Can't say no to that. So I bought 2 of these to make sure I have enough for the rest of the year before another Black Friday sale comes along. All right, let's go over the 3rd bag I have purchased. So if you haven't seen my recent video on the 5 or 4 indie brands that I've been eyeballing, definitely go take a look at that video after this. I do cover what has gotten my attention of this particular brand. So I was able to purchase this bag off of Vestia Collective, if I can ever say that name correctly. But look at this. You know me, I like a good deal. And they don't do discounts, which I completely appreciate. They don't do the whole Black Friday sale or anything. Again, completely appreciate that and understand why. So of course, knowing my savvy penny pinching ass, definitely will always look for a deal if I can. So I was able to find one. I think there was one on Poshmark. No, there weren't any on Poshmark. There was one on eBay, but I found this one on Vestiaire Collective, and they said it was brand new, but this has been used, which I'm not going to get super upset about it. It was like 50% off. It looks like it may have been used once, so I'm not upset about it. But this is going to be the Gansey bag in the long baguette version. Look at how pretty that is. So again, I've got a light behind me, so you might see a little bit of reflection here, but I wanted to show you how gorgeous this bag is. And immediately, you know, I open this up and I can smell the leather, unlike the Pinko bag. And just to show you, do a quick show and tell. So it comes with a short strap, and how you open it is actually going to be just this little clasp here. Isn't that cute? You just open and twist it, and you can twist it both ways. It even can go downwards. You see that? Oh, and then you close it that way. So let's just open the bag. It does come with a long strap. Something I did not realize, that you have to interchange the strap, that you are committed to one strap style or another, either the short strap or if you want to do the longer strap. I haven't used this bag yet. I'm just unboxing it with you. I've already taken a look at the bag, but I wish they designed it so that you can cinch it down or stretch it out, kind of like the Floron bag, as opposed to having to commit an entire day to just the short or the long strap. So the insides of it, I'll do a more detailed review on this bag once I had a chance to wear it. But just to show you, it's a very, plain and simple compartment here with a little pocket. And then of course the front pocket right here. And then you've got the back pocket here. So overall, this is a really functional bag. I'm really excited to use it and kind of give you my honest opinion on what this bag looks like or feels like and the functionality of it. Again, just smelling the leather. The leather just smells really great. All right, the last thing I want to go over with you is another skincare item. So I did a lot of research on this particular LED light mask, and I've been wanting one for a while. Of course, this is the item that I decided to wait on and wait to see if there's a Black Friday offer. Also, for any of these brands, if you are close to Thanksgiving, if you're close to a holiday, right now in 2023, right? Just go ahead and type in whatever the holiday, President's Day or Easter or whatever, and type in 2022, like the year before. Google will usually tell you what kind of deal they ran last year. And then you can see they probably will run something very similar this current year. Then you can decide what you want to do. Do you want to wait to purchase it? If it's not worth the wait, then just go ahead and buy it. That's what I did for this particular face mask, this LED light mask. So me going down the rabbit hole, there was like Amelie Lux, there was like the Cleopatra. I wanted something, why I decided on this Qure. It's Qure. Okay, I get the wordplay now. Why I decided, and it's not because of the Q and Q sitting next to me. I actually decided because I wanted this Qure mask because it's cordless. And I think Omnilux is not cordless, so that's why I decided not to go with that one. And I think there's a lot of good ratings with that one too. This one comes with like a couple different settings. It comes with an app and it helps you keep track of everything. But really, it comes down to, is my face, is this gonna fit my big face? I got a really like wide face, so I just wanna make sure that it would fit my face. And this one is cordless, so that was really important to me. And of course, I saw the two dermatologist influencers. They have a YouTube channel and I do watch them. And I like how they are very no bullshit about anything. I feel like, yes, they were sponsored when they did a video about this, but based on their logic and how I'll link their videos down below. And everything I talked about today is going to be linked down below for you. And I feel like they actually gave really logical reasons of why they decided to partner with the Qure mask company. The first time I put this on, I decided, of course, to go scare my boyfriend and show him how ridiculous I look. He's like, okay, chill out, Jabberwocky. I was like, he's not wrong. So I'll let you know, maybe I'll include this in my skincare video that I think I will be doing shortly and kind of give you like maybe a 1 or 2 month update and see if this actually really works and if there is a difference in my skin that I've noticed. So I hope this was helpful. And if you want to check out all the links down below, if I have any coupon codes, Royce did provide us with a really nice coupon code. So definitely use everything, all the links down below to check and do your own research. You know, don't just take my word for it. Do your own research on any of the products I talked about today. See if it works for your lifestyle. And I think I found some gems here. And of course, you know, the pinko bag. Was that a gem? I don't know. But life is hard. I want to help you save time and money so that you can somehow adult easier and hopefully less than retail. I'll see you all next time. Jabberwocky.